It's just critical that we get this together.
At least
It
get
is.
some understanding of the differences.
Yeah, at
And be
least.
okay with differences.
Yeah, so you're
Diversity
different.
is
So
beautiful. And not to
okay.
be afraid of it.
And I think with things that we don't understand, when it becomes that we don't understand that culture, we get fearful. So
Very.
then when they get
And we
angry,
draw back,
they
right.
draw back. And I think that's
And
a
then we
human
judge
being.
real fast.
And then people judge too.
The book also has a CD that I really am grateful that I got to
Oh,
work with a
that's
very great
nice.
guy. One of the things, I know this book is not got, it can be used from children from like, I'd say 4 or 5 up to whatever. And I always laugh and say,
Whatever.
4 and,
Up to 70, I like
yeah,
it.
up to 7. Okay, let's see. What's
It's been up to, whoops.
and, yeah, right. Up to our age. Okay. And the CD was purposely put in the book so children who don't read, children who are young, who don't have someone sitting right next to them reading it to them. And Paul has done a masterful job on this. His voice is fun. You hear the dragon flying. You hear the giant.
Little children could
chewing
hear it then.
Big pancakes.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you could
Yes.
let the little children
Yes,
could hear it,
yes.
and laugh and have fun with it.
And I wanted it. I wanted to be an inspiration, but I also wanted to be playful.
Oh sure,
really
well,
playful.
fun. That's why you.
Yeah.
That's why it looks playful.
Yeah, throwing the
Like
the
I'm throwing the
pancakes.
pancakes in the air. I just love it. I just think it's
Yeah.
adorable. I love this. It's so cute. And this is the one in Spanish.
Right, and I
See?
had a very powerful person work with me there too. The CDs in Spanish also, and Franklin Corbella from Minneapolis helped me with, did all the translation, and he had some editing done that was just beautiful. So it worked out really well.
Do you have a website?
I surely do.
What is your website?
It's www. dot peace and pancakes, all one word, dot info.
.info.
INFO.
Very good. I believe I looked it up, and it's adorable. You got some all like a lot of good stuff on there.
I do visit classrooms.
Yeah, people. See,
I've-
you're a teacher. You were a teacher for
Yes, I
how
taught
many years?
little ones. I taught little ones for many years, and then taught children with special needs for many years too.
Oh, bless
So
your heart.
But
It's not easy.
the world now needs to understand those individuals even more than ever too.
Oh, yes, very
We've got
much. And
much to
don't
do.
you think that a lot of children are being bullied that have disabilities?
Who are different,
That are
right?
different in any
Children
way?
of children, sometimes
Why
with
are children so
Asperger's,
cruel?
sometimes. Good question. I think they've been, and here's going to be a serious statement. I really think we've become afraid of differences, and we've taught our children to be afraid of differences
I think that's
and
what it is.
strangers. And I think we jump to conclusions very quickly that as soon as somebody is different from us, we are not to like them. We're to stay away from them, or
Yeah,
something
that's
of that
not
nature.
good. That's
and
not
children
good.
sense that immediately.
Oh, they do.
And
Yes,
children,
they do.
I'm sorry, but many of the children I taught were not taught to accept differences at all. In fact,
In the family.
to the point of you need to punish and make the other person pay a price for being different.
Oh,
That's-
God bless them. Oh, that's a shame.
And
It's
it does,
so bad.
it puts a tremendous burden on parents right now.
Oh,
How do they look if they're not peaceful themselves and are always having a difficult time even talking in a civil voice?
That's very true.
Children are learning some. If
Every time we say something, they're
Right.
absorbing it and taking it in.
If they can't, for instance, deal with neighborhoods and negotiate problem solving, children are aware. Children are
Yes.
aware of being put down. They don't always say that word. When they're not validated at home, in school, the teacher really has to keep her eye open for children who have not been validated
Oh,
because
yes.
they themselves already don't have a very good esteem of who they are.
Yeah, right. They have low self-esteem anyway.
Very low
Starting
self-esteem.
out. I mean, with your parents are
Right. Or so afraid to make a mistake
So
in front of a
afraid.
crowd that
Yes.
they can't really share all their gifts.
It's very
And that was
true.
one of the things I put on this list. If we want children to share who they are, we need to value them like a precious gift, and they too will then see with their own hearts.
Oh, that's
So
beautiful
it's a-
idea.
Oh,
That's
you can get me
beautiful.
going, and I can go on. I'm
Good.
very much involved in the peace movement here in the Twin Cities. 'Cause
Oh.
I feel so strongly that we need to do what Gandhi said. We need, in our own self, we got to
Yes.
start with ourselves
Yes.
to be the peace we want the world to have.
I agree.
And the world
I'm for you. I'm
tremendously-
with you.
You are with me.
All the way. All the way. I
We
believe
have
that
so much violence.
Oh, so much violence. There's been so much violence and so much abuse.
Right.
I mean, I was an article in the paper today that that just broke my heart to see this coach from one of the colleges
Right,
being taken in for child pornography.
Right.
I mean, it just crushes me.
Right.
Just breaks your heart. Children should not be
No.
looked upon to be any type of
That's why we have
you
to
know,
really watch what children
watch.
see. Children are absorbers. You're right. They're like sponges.
They are.
So if a child acts very angry, usually it's coming from a very clear space.
yes.
Like the videos they're playing, where assassination is just part of the game.
Well,
Things
see,
at
that
that
I've
age.
been opposed to that since my grandson's now is 21, and I've been talking about how bad it was 10 years ago.
Oh,
They've been out for over 10 years, these videos.
and they are pretty. A policeman came to our school building one year and let us know what was all in them.
Oh,
and
it's-
I guess I knew of them, but I guess when I saw it, it
But
just
you
hit
had
me
no
so
idea, did
hard.
you?
Another reason why one gets a book out that
Yeah.
is almost anti-cultural, but
Right.
it's definitely something that's supposed to help bring peace.
It's supposed to help bring peace. We need some peace
And
and
you know-
pancakes.
There's not an adult that I meet or a teacher that I meet
Yeah.
that doesn't want peace inside themselves.
No, I know we do. We all need that now.
We're,
It's so
we're searching for it.
searching,
Right.
yes.
So
So hopefully this that people will see this and get this book and read it. Everybody should read it because it'll give your heart like I don't know. I just thought it was really really sweet and really fun to see that giant. He was a good giant.
yeah, he's actually.
He ends up being a good giant.
He definitely is a good.
I mean,
guy.
he's not a scary giant.
No, not
So
in
little
any form.
children
Nor
shouldn't
the
be
dragon.
scared either.
Nor the dragon.
And the dragon's
No,
not scared
scary.
either. Scary either, which is beautiful.
This can be. This is in most stores. Can be ordered.
Oh, good.
Amazon.com.
Good.
Be careful at Amazon.com though. They sometimes tear out pages where I've signed, so got to watch out there.
They do what?
We won't get into that.
Okay.
But there's some unethical stuff there. And this one you have to buy from me. Because
Okay.
it's no longer in the warehouses.
But you have a website that
I
we
have
can
a
buy
website,
it from.
and you're most welcome. To my
We could get
email
your book?
address is
Okay, your email.
in the on the website.
And then they can email you and get the book.
Absolutely, and
Okay,
I'll mail it right
that'll
out.
be great. That'll be so good.
Well,
So when did you start drawing? When did you start become part artist?
I've been an artist, I think, ever since I've been a little one.
Have
But I had
you?
no time to do it. When you're a teacher, you don't have time at all for anything as luxurious as drawing a picture.
That's for sure.
So I ended up waiting till I retired, and then I refired. Really refired. And I now am I love writing, poetry, and writing and art. This took about 2 years, and I did have some great help. She's a gal that you might know in the area. Julie Dobson Miner was a very, very.
Julie Dobson Minor.
She's a very great artist who's got her. I think she has a shop in Forest Lake now, and she was my mentor.
Was
through
she ever
this.
in White Bear Lake? No.
Yes,
Yes, she was in White
yes.
Bear Lake. That's where
when
I met
I knew her.
I met her in White Bear Lake. Yes.
And then I would go out to her home to for the mentoring of this.
She's
book.
wonderful.
Very, very.
Oh, I
very
remember
talented
her
woman.
now.
Very
Like
talented.
10 years ago, I met her.
You see her art actually all over the place. 'cause
Oh yeah,
she's doing a lot
she's
of
all over.
right. She's got
She's
some beautiful
fabulous
Things,
artist. So you're lucky that you
I
you
work
can.
with some fabulous people. No question
You're so
about
lucky
it.
to have been able to have connected with all these people, and got this great idea in your mind
Yep, I
to
definitely
help
had that idea.
these children to understand that the differences are okay.
Oh, differences
And
are
I
beautiful.
think we should. What do you think about this? I think they should have in school, on the up along the borders of the
Uh-huh.
school room, they should have sign language.
Oh, they do teach sign language at a few schools already.
But they
Really?
should have it in every school. If it's
Oh.
A,
Oh,
B.
yes.
I mean, they should have underneath the A, B, C, D, E, F, G
Oh,
along
sign
the
language.
room.
Oh, I see
have
what
a
you're
sign.
saying. Oh,
so
sure,
people
sure,
people
sure.
can do sign.
They don't have, they have used sign
Don't you think
language
that's a
for
cute
children.
idea?
Oh, I do, because for children who don't speak very easily at
Right,
first, sign comes in real handy,
Sign comes in really, and they pick it up really quick.
and they pick it up fast.
I have friends in California that are
picking up
deafies,
using-
and I went to parties with them.
Right.
They were all deaf, and I tell you, they're just as fun people as you just would never know they were deaf.
Well, they have a way to
And
communicate,
I
make connections.
yeah, and they can talk to
Right.
you, and
Right.
down here's the woman, and up here's the dad, and it's like
Right.
it's so interesting.
Right. No, I think any way we can make people connect,
Yes,
Any way.
any way we can connect with people, is
and not judge them first.
good idea. Good
Because
idea.
when you judge them first, that negative energy comes out, and it also gives them negative energy, and then it just
Well, it just boils over to
well, it
anger.
starts
and-
a terrible fire, just like the fires out west right now.
Yes. Oh.
When things get
yes.
dry and brittle and harsh,
Yes.
the fires are pretty
Well,
horrible.
don't you think a lot of times this economy is pretty much the economy is really down and people aren't working, and when times are tough, children feel that maybe that home is not as
Well, it's-
as good as it could be, and they take it to school with them and have anger that they don't even understand.
Poverty was never something that I saw as a negative. It's what they
Okay.
did if in fact they were short and were real limited in money, is how did they lovingly care for their children? Because that
Well,
doesn't
that's
cost
the most.
money.
That doesn't cost anything.
That
No,
doesn't
that doesn't
cost
cost.
money.
No.
But I did see a movie not too long ago that I really would encourage people to see. If you want to see children in poverty,
Yes.
see The Beasts of the Southern Wild at the Grandview.
Beast at the Southern Wild at Grandview. Okay.
And it's a story of a little girl and her dad after Katrina went through, and the bayou is flooded.
Oh, well, we gotta remember to see that. Yeah,
That's a powerful one.
that's a powerful one. You know what? I want to thank you for coming
Oh,
in
you're
today,
most welcome. I
and
appreciate that.
and we will put your website on the TV for
All right.
everyone to see,
Thank you.
and we'll show your books to them, and hopefully everybody will get this book and make sure their little children read it and read it to them or let them listen. There's also a CD that the little babies can listen to right in the book. So don't forget that. And thank you again for coming today.
Thank you. It's fun to share with you. Really, very fun to share
Oh,
with you.
this was
Thank you.
so fun to share with you. I'm just so excited about this.
We
I've
talked
been
about
excited.
everything, and there's a lot.
There's a lot more to go. I
We
know.
could go on and on, I'm sure.
I know, but my time's up now,
Okay.
so I gotta go. And thank you for joining us today, and have a great day. And bye-bye. See you soon.
Okay.